Hello, it's great to be with you again. Yes, it is, indeed it is. Today is going to be another installment from the Akashic Records on self-love, which I'm super excited to be sharing with you. Got no idea what is going to be shared from the masters, teachers and loved ones. We will find out. But before I get going with that, I actually wanted to talk just a little bit about self-love, really. One aspect of it, I suppose, which is following your bliss. Recently, I've got a lot of things flying around in my universe, a lot of creative projects, a lot of things which are not running too smoothly, not needing to outline what they are, but just troublesome things in life that are just kind of not going quite right. Anyway, so I was feeling quite overwhelmed. I was feeling that it had just all got a bit too much, really, and I was finding it hard to sort of relax and get a balance with my creative projects. I went to Amsterdam after that with my beautiful daughter, and we had a blast. We had a really great time, and I promised myself I'm not going to do any work whilst I'm away, so I literally didn't do a thing other than enjoy myself and soak in that beautiful, beautiful city and the friendly people and the excellent food, and my daughter and I had a really lovely time. Anyway, the reason for sharing that was just that I gave myself a very rare opportunity to really just back off and not do anything, even thinking about these creative projects that I'm working on. And when I came back, I decided, okay, I need to shake things up here. I really want to be doing some things that bring more balance to my life and that make me feel joyful, because it had all got a bit serious. Kind of, I've got to work on this, and now I have to do this, and how much time have I spent on that? And it was all got a bit serious, really. So anyway, a few things have been going on that I wanted to share with you. One of which, super excited to say, I'm back on my bicycle. Hooray! I love cycling. It really is one of my favorite things. I've probably shared that already. I do really enjoy it. And if you've been following these videos, you'll know I have had 2 broken toes this year. One, then bang on the other one within a week of the other one, feeling better. So I haven't been able to ride my bike for about 5 months. And this week, I finally got back on my bike, and I cannot tell you how absolutely incredible it feels. What a big smile it puts on my face to be out there cycling, and the weather has been glorious. It's a beautiful day today. I went out for half an hour and just made my soul soar, just made me so happy being out there. So yeah, riding my bike, doing that again. And the other thing is, I've been having few struggles with plants, orchids in particular, on my desk. I normally have them on my writing desk, and they keep, every time they fly, well, I'm not very good with houseplants, I'll tell you. I'm a better gardener than I am somebody who's able to look after houseplants. So anyway, I either don't give them enough water, or then when they flower, I get worried. I'm like, oh no, I need to give it some water. I overwater it, and all the flowers die like overnight every time. So I keep giving them to a friend, saying like, please take this orchid, look after it, nurse it, bring it back to life, keep it. Just, I'm not safe with orchids. And one of the members of my family bought me a Lego orchid kit for last Christmas. And so I thought, I'm going to make that, and I'm going to put the Lego orchid plant on my desk. So I'm currently having a blast doing that too. It's super fun in the evenings, just slowly making my orchid plant. So yeah, deciding, never mind, that is enough of these live orchid plants. That makes me miserable, because I always feel so sad and stressed, because I'm doing my best to look after them and I always mess it up. So I'm done with orchids, fresh ones. So Lego ones, felt ones, crocheted orchids. I think that is the way forward for me. Or maybe succulents, maybe desert plants could also be very helpful. But anyway, so yes. And then the other thing is, like watching a program. I don't often watch much television, but it is the time of year for the Great British Bake Off. Hooray! It's one of my favorite things. I love that program. If you haven't checked it out, do. It's just glorious. I love it. Anyway, so that brings me a lot of joy. So setting some time in my week to watch that. And then the other thing is, I signed up for a 4-week workshop on chanting and sounding at a local place. So it's actually in person. I've got so tired of everything always being online after, especially from COVID. A lot of those sort of meetings have continued, which are great. I mean, they're wonderful. They enable us to meet with people in all kinds of places and have access to wonderful, wonderful teachers and experiences. However, I really am enjoying this in-person thing, and that was so wonderful. Getting together with a group of women, sounding and chanting and just having a great time. And that's a place in Westport, the Hummingbird Centre, run by a friend of mine, Lisa Pack, and it was wonderful. Some other friends there, and I just loved experiencing the vibrations that we all created together as a group. It was wonderful. And so anyway, yes. So I've been really thinking about how putting these things into place helped boost my ability to love myself. You know, I'm really saying, okay, these things matter and they raise my vibration. When we do things that we love, that bring us bliss, that put a smile on our face, it raises our vibration. And it's so much easier to then be saying, you know, not this, meaning not the crap stuff that's making us feel awful. We're kind of going, not that, but this, to something that makes us smile and feel wonderful and just, you know, is something that we love to do. So yeah, not that, but this, not that, but this. Bit of an NLP trick that I learned a long time ago. Well, tool trick, whatever you want to call it, but it's very helpful. So that, anyway, yeah, I just wanted to get that little bit out there about following your bliss, and it will really, and doing that, it really helps you to just love yourself a bit more. You're honoring yourself. You matter, you know. So what can you do with that? Will put a smile on your face in every single day too. What, even if it's a tiny thing, or maybe you have a bit more time, and you know, what is it you can bring into your week to show yourself, just you, that you are important, and having fun is really important. It matters. Being joyful, raising your vibration, because as we raise our vibration, it moves out into everybody around us. And so personally feel that that's a really important thing to do and to share with the world. So on that note, I am going to go ahead and open the Akashic Records of Self-Love, and it's using my prayer that was my access prayer that was channeled to me many years ago. So get yourself comfortable. You can lie down, you can sit down, you can do whatever you want. I mean, straight spine is best way to go. Always, my guides tell me, and that, you know, to feel the energy coming down through your root chakra and coming up through your crown, and sort of not having hunched shoulders, kind of just sitting with them out to the side and feeling this width in the, so you've got energy moving out this way, energy moving this way. And with the straight spine and across here, it just enables, it really, well, facilitates an easier flow of energy through your body. Because there will be transmissions, that much I am sure of. Other than that, no clue what's going to get shared. So if you can just get yourself comfortable in whatever way you wish, and closing your eyes and taking some deep breaths. You're going to hear me say the access prayer once out loud, and then I'll be quiet for a short while whilst I finish off opening up the records, and then I will tell you when they're open, and we will see where it takes us. Okay. Love, light, peace. I step into time eternal. I return to my home divine, woven in circles, embraced in light, whole in the cycle of sisterhood. We come together in love to honor the Akashic records of self-love, seeking guidance, clearing a path, and stepping into divine knowledge with the light of peace and the love of spirit. Amen. The Akashic records are now open. Bring your attention to your throat, to this part of your body. And take your awareness right inside of it. To the place that you've most wanted to express yourself, your feelings, your thoughts, your ideas and your inspiration, and your love. Where have you held back from fear of what somebody might say or how they might respond? All the ways in which we've become conditioned through wanting to please other people. Can you take yourself deeply into the energy of your throat? And as you do so, connect in to where it sits on the central channel that runs all the way from your crown down to your root. Where it intersects that energy channel, just stay there a moment. Even if you can't picture it clearly, no worries. Just have a sense of it. A knowingness that you're right where you most need to be in this moment. And we will send you all a beautiful transmission to loosen what's ready to go. Helping you to be clearer and more confident about expressing every single aspect of who you are. So rest there a while, be still, and continue to breathe. Breathing in spaciousness, breathing out any tension, any tightness, or any old beliefs and ideas about yourself that simply aren't true. Perhaps they're things that people said about you. Oh, you're too bossy. You're too serious. Whatever they might be. Just breathe them out. For those who are particularly sensitive to how energy moves, perhaps you can notice that there's energy coming in into and all around. It's hard to find the words, but into this part of you, like it's percolating inside and loosening up these old patterns, these old ways of being that weren't true about who you are. All the ways in which you kept yourself small and were just scared to be who you really are. Yes, these energies are going right into all those tricky little places where you've held back and played small. Now, this energy is love. Love with a capital L, with a big L. Love. Open your being on every level and in all directions. In front of you, behind you, above you, beneath you, to all sides. That's it. Bringing your awareness back to your throat area, perhaps you can sense if there has been a shift, if there is a change in the way that your cells feel, the way in which they're vibrating. Is there more space there? Is there more ease there? Letting whatever is ready to leave just move out of your being. Whether you breathe it out through your mouth, whether it comes out through your ears or through the pores on your skin, no matter. Just let it all leave. Give it all permission to go. You are an eternal being of light. Living a human existence. And that can be extremely confusing and difficult to comprehend. It can cause all kinds of struggles. All kinds of struggles. And that's all okay. There are many aspects to who you are. The mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Perhaps you can get a sense of these different aspects of you. We're in balance, we're feeling harmonious when those different aspects are kind of balanced. One isn't more dominant than the other, or two aren't more dominant than the other. All of these parts of us are so important for our well-being. Let go of trying to understand it. And instead feel your way into this. Or just sense your way into this in whatever way feels good for you. Perhaps you see them, these different parts, as different colors or different segments. Like there's an image of the circle, like a pie chart. You know, like the different slices of pie. Direct your breath into this pie chart. Breathing in spaciousness and harmony. Breathing in love, divine love. Gently blowing it into this pie chart with the different colored segments. Seeing if one particular segment, be it mental, emotional, physical, spiritual, needs more attention, needs more love than any other. And focus on directing your breath into that particular segment for a while. And wait to see what happens. And then move around to see what the other segments are up to. Breathing into any that require some love, some support. Maybe they've been feeling a bit neglected, some of them. Maybe some of them have just become so dominant, classically the mental part, our thoughts, who we believe ourselves to be. Instead of the mind being the master, allowing the size of that pie slice to be reduced so that it's just in balance with everything else. Breathing in with a knowingness that the mind is actually the servant to the heart. To love with a capital L. Plays very important roles in our lives, helps us do all kinds of things, but it's not the boss of us, it's not the master. It's wonderful servant when we take our focus off who we think we are and come into our heart space. Continuing to take some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Pay attention to what's happened to your pie, your apple pie, whatever kind of pie it is, your cherry pie, your cheese and onion pie, whatever kind of pie. See if there's any more shifts, any further shifts that need to take place in the sizes of those areas, of all of the aspects of who you are. Beautiful, wonderful, exquisitely done. Breathing in spaciousness, breathing in love, breathing out any tension, anything that is ready to leave your being. Notice how you don't have to make those different aspects of you change in their proportion or size to any of the others. Notice that simply by giving the love and attention to those ones which are in need, the overall balance shifts automatically. So let that happen without trying to control it, without trying to manage it. Let go of all control. Just in this moment, play with us and let go of all control. And just let it happen. This reorganizing of all of these different aspects of who you are, bringing it into harmony. So in this channeling, we are going deeper into the realm of self-love. Having all of these aspects in balance, in harmony, facilitates deeper and deeper self-love. Loving yourself exactly as you are, for who you are right now in this moment, not some forward thought of who you will be when you're healed, when you're fixed, when your hair's been cut, or when your wrinkles have disappeared, or when you've brushed your hair, or put on your makeup, or when you've lost 20 pounds. No, no, no. As you are, right here, right now. And if there's any resistance to loving yourself, let that be here. Anything that just feels a bit off, perfect. Embrace it. It's okay. Everything is welcome. Welcome the resistance and melt into it, merge with it. Go right into the very core of it and be still a while. When we don't resist resistance, it's cancelled out. It softens. It melts. It releases. It lets go. Love any obstacles or resistance to loving yourself. That's all fine. And love yourself anyway. This love is always available to you. It's your true nature. It's who you are. It's always present, regardless of what is going on inside of you, regardless of what emotions you're feeling or what is happening in your life, or what we're witnessing in the news, what we're seeing is happening around the world. And that's not to ignore any of those things. That's not to dismiss them. but it's to notice what is always here, even in the horror of war. What's untouched by all of that? That doesn't come and go. Can you feel that? The stillness. Take yourself even deeper into it. The stillness is calling you. It's calling you home. Taking a deep breath and lengthening through your central channel, lengthening your spine, whether you're seated or whether you're lying down. Feeling the opposition of movement. Energy moving from the core of the earth up through your root chakra, up through the energy channel and out through the crown of your head. And then moving around outside of the body, that toroidal direction. And then also in the other direction, from grace itself, moving down through your crown, down through your central channel, down through your root and up and outside. So you have these two movements, toroidal flows taking place that are perfectly in balance with each other. Taking some deep breaths and releasing whatever needs to go. Any old beliefs or obstacles that got in your way, that prevented you from really loving yourself, just let it go. Breathe it out. And take yourself deeper into this stillness, into this expansiveness, into love. And let it infuse every cell of your being. And as it does so, it displaces more of the old stuff that's ready to go, that you're just so tired of. These old repeating patterns that just won't let go. They pushed them out. They're moved out, they're displaced. As you bring in more and more love into your body, into your physical body, into your energy field. The last thing we will share with you today is visualize, if you will, please, your crown chakra opening up on the top of your head. And just imagine divine light, divine love being poured into your body, filling up your toes and your feet, your lower legs, your knees, your thighs, up through your pelvis, your abdomen and chest, and into your fingers and your hands and your arms, your shoulders and your neck. Actually, you can make this light, this love, whatever color appeals to you today. It can be golden, sparkling light, white sparkling light, or any color that feels good to you. Follow your bliss. Trust yourself. Filling yourself up with this light all the way up through your head, up to the top, and then it spills into your energy field, filling that up. The area that's around your physical body, filling all of that up with this light, with divine light and energy. Energy of the Akasha. Love itself. And then sealing it all around. What comes to you for sealing it? Maybe it's a rainbow of colours. Maybe it's golden light. Maybe it's a rose gold light as one layer that's all around your energy field. Feel this light vibrating in your body. Pay attention to how your cells feel. And we will leave you in this place of stillness and love until next time, when we continue our journey even deeper into the realms of loving yourself. Thank you for being with us. Thank you for letting us take you on this journey. Until next time. Thank you, masters, teachers, and loved ones. Amen, amen, amen. The Akashic records are closed. Well, I love that. I hope that you enjoyed that. I went on the ride with the whole thing myself, and it was yeah, I could feel all of the energy moving through me, and I hope that you enjoyed it too. Drink lots of water. That was quite a strong transmission. And let go of anything that happened during that. Just let it go. Don't dwell on it. Don't think about it. Just let it work its magic. It will continue to do so over the next few days. And as I say, I think I've already said hydrate. If you have a chance to have a bath with Epsom salts in it, do so. That's always great. Whew, just to help continuing with any clearing. And take a moment, really come back, into the room, and how are you feeling? How are you feeling? How does your vibration feel? Thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this, please like the video, leave me a comment. I'd love to know what your experience was with it, and subscribe to the channel. That helps other people get to see me, and it does also if you like the video rather. And I am all about spreading this around so that more and more people have access to these transmissions, these healings, these little insights and things that I have. And so, yes, until next time, it has been a pleasure as always. Thank you for joining me. And I will be with you again soon. Bye.